This is today's, or no? This is over.
It's stapled. Yep, I'm good. Oh, I know you don't like opening version.
Is front back?
Yeah.
How much time we got?
1 minute.
My paper. This one. Let me know when. That's trash. o'clock. Don't forget 15-minute segments, y'all. Why is this thing? What's going on with that? Yeah, not plugged up. How much time we got to do?
1 minute. Less than a minute.
Okay, who's gonna keep the time then? Because the clock is in.
I can turn.
That's a long 1 minute.
It's 5 now.
It's 5 o'clock now.
Okay. Josh, we're supposed to start at 5 o'clock. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Today, we're talking Dear Daddy. The Memphis and Shelby County school saga continues. The Trump administration is turning in on each other. There's a civil war happening. And is it finally time to say goodbye to TikTok? Hey, look, stick around. Don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's go, baby.
Them numbers don't lie.
Hold up. It's 2025, right?
It is.
We are 1 year old today.
Are we?
Man, y'all give it up for that. Give it up for that.
For 1
And
year.
for that special 1 year anniversary, I got a little gift for y'all.
Oh,
Yeah, let me show that to them. There you go, Angelica. Happy anniversary.
I
It's
wanna
our
do that. I wanna do that.
anniversary. Yeah.
Make it rain.
Yeah. Make it rain. You gonna make it rain? Make it
No,
rain.
you should have made it rain.
Look, make it rain on DJ Kotek. That's his right there. Make it rain.
Make sure
Angelica.
it's real, y'all. Make sure
Look. Hey, look, Angelica made it rain on
Did
Kotek.
it make
Here you
it
go,
to go over
Angelica.
there?
There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you
Thanks,
go.
thanks,
Yeah,
Dad.
man. Hey, that's
Thanks,
what I'm here
Dad.
for.
Appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. Yeah, you almost didn't. Hey,
Yeah, he
Rico,
should have came. I could have had
Rico.
200.
I got one for you too. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
that's so
I got one
nice.
for you
Rico
too.
can have your
Yeah.
money.
Look, you already called him a trick, Angelica.
I not
Yeah,
call Rico a
look,
trick.
look,
Wife,
look,
I
look,
not
look
say.
at
Look, he
Kodak
happy,
celebrating,
ain't
man.
it?
Man,
He got
God.
gas money now, bro.
Man,
He
but
turns
look,
up.
let me say this, man. Hey, look, I am incredibly thankful for you all, for our whole team. You know, we're going into 2025, you know, with a couple new members. Y'all give it up for April in the building. April in the building.
Squad. This might be the only time Bill gets you like,
April, come over here to Forest. Show your face real quick. Yeah, come on, April. Show the people your face. Come on, April.
Girl,
April
you
said,
cute. Come on over here, girl.
April. Huh? Come on, April. Show your face.
April, come on, April.
Put her on,
Hey,
Rico.
April.
Come on, April. Look at her. She's just as pretty as she want to be, too.
She's
Look
so
at her.
cute and natural.
Look at her. Come on. Oh, April, our folks are already. Oh, look, they already getting thirsty, April.
Oh Lord, somebody slid in there. She's not married. You have to be a wholesome man, love Jesus, no baby mama drama. What else?
Hey,
April looking straight forward. She looking like I ain't saying nothing.
Hey,
Right.
let me get the 250s.
Yeah, but look, but while we're doing that, also let's introduce Josh. Josh in the building. Josh, come on over here to forward. Josh over here.
Yeah, that's my brother's name. He makes my little heart warm.
Directing. Josh, come
Hey,
on, step up into the
Josh,
mic, man. We got the young gunner in the building. Yeah. Give it
A
up for
recent
Josh.
college graduate.
Yeah,
I said, can we
man,
switch spots,
recent,
please?
Right, and from HBCU, TSU
I
in the building.
know.
Loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, but again, man, let me from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank y'all. That's the least I could do. I wish I could do more. I really wanted to get us a cake today. Didn't have time to do it, but look, listen, what we accomplished in a year, coming from zero to where we are today. Real talk, man. You know, we got monetized in that year through YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Instagram, you know, and you know, we went over, I think we're over 6 million views.
Yes.
In the aggregate. Yeah, we can give it up for that, man. And that's why we were pinning ourselves the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. And what's crazy is that we set that vision when we had 0 views.
We did.
As the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. And we had no views at the time. Man, I wish I could put together a montage of our earlier days, man. Look,
you can see the camera,
man. Right. It's like a Dolomite movie in here, man. Right, the microphone dipping into the camera. The lighting was terrible.
We need to do a then versus now.
Right,
a then versus now.
Man, we shot a whole show. It had 0 sound,
and had a whole good guest.
Had a whole
good guest, not no Ricky Dinky guest, like a real good guest.
Right, man. That is hilarious. So we have gone through our growing pains, and we're still growing. You know, but special shout out to all of our supporters and our sponsors, you know, that came through in the clutch.
Man. Where the new ones at though? Y'all better join this wave while you can get on.
They're about to come, man. And but you know, there were people that bet on Black. They bet on us. They put their money up and helped to support it. And you know, our growth has shown, you know what determination and dedication you know can do, you know, and so I'm incredibly thankful for our team here at the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Wear this sweater more often. He's so nice and humble.
Yes,
we did. Real good. Which guest was yours, Rico? I mean, not Rico, Kojak.
Oh, we said which guest was?
What'd you say? A lot of them. Then you gonna come with 2025 lying though.
There's a lot of them. I mean, you know,
yikes.
You know, I learned.
Oh my God.
Even when we had ball in them here, it's some things, you know, and I know them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that one your guess. That one your guess. No, you can't get no credit for that one, player.
Go let us speak. Go let us speak. Be quiet, Parkinson. Go ahead, Kojak.
There's some things that you learn along the way. I'm talking about.
Are we getting Kojak?
What they gotta do? What they gotta do?
Are we getting Kojak right now?
You could have learned that you could have asked them first. That what you learned.
Well, I learned I got $100.
Okay, there you go. But no, seriously, I was telling somebody it takes a lot of work. People think it's just fun, like you just go. No, it takes a lot of time.
It is fun though.
On top of that, sacrifice time, money, coins to show up and do this. You're not just doing it just because. So it is a lot of hard work and dedication. So we do appreciate you guys. And Kojak, I'm not gonna be mean to you in 2025.
I'm gonna be mean to him. I'm gonna be mean to him because he's scared shit out of me for this show. So
I know he ain't say nothing.
I'm gonna be a little pressure Kojak has this time. Shit.
Hey, you know he's gonna come or not?
Yeah,
we're still growing.
We are. Look at Kojak. Look, did he just invoke the "we're still growing"?
He did. Look, he did.
Ain't got no sound.
Clear.
Yep. Check his sound real quick. We ain't get no sound on Kojak.
Real low.
Okay, turn him up on your side.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. What I sound like?
Better
what I sound like?
Okay,
you hear me?
Cool.
You hear me?
Man,
there you go.
Shout out to Rico on the sound, man. That's what's up.
What I'm talking about.
So look, let me formally
appreciate that,
introduce the family. Y'all give it up for my wonderful co-host Angelica Jelly Woods in the building. Yes, indeed.
Happy 2025.
Yeah, man. And that's my DJ. Look at Angelica flipping her money around. That's my DJ.
Sure,
DJ Kojak in the building. Give it up for DJ Kojak in the building one time.
He's still your DJ. He's
still my DJ. DJ Kojak, scratch it up for him 4 times for the 2025, baby.
Okay, look.
Look.
Baby, we just gotta add some money to each show, baby. He is turned up all the
time. That's the money scratch, right? That was the money scratch. Damn, okay. That's what's up. Hey man, so look, let's get into this segment, right? The Memphis and Shelby County Schools saga or drama or whatever you want to call it continues, right? And hey, but let me say this, I got to give it up to Dr. Marie Fagans. Listen. When I'm a PR professional. Come on, right? I am a marketing professional.
Yeah.
Right. But I got to give it to this woman. I listen to her stuff, man. I'm like, that's a bad screech.
Anytime you say dear daddy.
Listen, why she drop in on the school board and basically pen a letter or read a letter to her dad, who she brought in to the market and was sitting front and center as she read this letter or her statements to her dad. I think we got video. Let's run that video so we can hear it.
Good evening. Thank you, Madam Chair. A point of personal privilege. Thank you, Dr. Harrington, for your presence this evening. Thank you most importantly to my daddy. Thank you for your love and for being a model for how to treat people, even when they mistreat you. I know that you're proud of your girl, even in moments like these. But Daddy, since these baseless claims that I prepared to address today weren't enough, as you landed in Memphis to support me, it was brought to my attention that some have reached a newer low by orchestrating a damaging, egregiously false allegation by a former team member. This is all that I know. But what I do know, Daddy, is that it's no coincidence that these untrue, scandalous claims are surfacing now during a time where some board members desire to terminate my contract without pay. I learned of this matter through the media, which reported that J.B. Smiley Jr. shared this tip with them. I also learned that board member Natalie McKinney, Daddy, plans to bring up this horrible allegation to nail my coffin closed. Shortly after, I've been informed that the Carter Malone Group has shared an embargo statement to the news outlets to amplify this harmful statement, an unfounded allegation. The deliberate timing and coordination of these actions cannot be ignored. But to be clear, any suggestion of inappropriate conduct on my part is not only untrue, but malicious. It's evident that this coordinated attack is designed to tarnish my reputation and undermine my standing in the Memphis community and the educational field. To anyone perpetuating these allegations, I will not tolerate such reckless behavior, and I reserve every right to pursue full legal remedies against anyone involved in spreading or amplifying damaging falsehoods in my name and any coordinated effort to stain my good name.
You hear that mic drop?
Anytime somebody tell their daddy on you, you know you in trouble, okay? I'm just trying to tell you, Dad.
Man.
But she tugged on the heart. She said, I apologize. You know, it showed her upbringing, well, the PR aspect. She showed her upbringing. She said, Daddy, I'm sorry you had to witness this. You always treated people with care and all this and love. That's an example. So she's actually being not semi-shady, but it's, you know, it's very strategic. Even if they throw dirt on your name, you know, you still be good to them. And then she dropped a lot of receipts to let people know. I know. And I know. And sometimes I think it's, I'm not on either side, but sometimes I think it's good when no.
Okay.
I'm into what's I do believe in grace and mercy. So
yeah.
But sometimes you have to take your power back by telling people what you can't tell nothing on me. I'll tell it on myself before you even get the chance.
So jump the story, beat
go ahead and
beat
it. You beat it. If you tell it's PR. If you tell the story first, you control the narrative. The narrative already out there. So they did have something. And she already don't put it out there.
And she dropped names.
Yeah, she did not drop names.
I'm like, okay.
Names.
Bam.
They did. But people, I just read online, some people say we're being blindsided. Parkinson, you know anything about the tuition thing that's going on with the school? How there's something going on with the tuition. We're being blindsided with this whole issue when the real issue is going on. We need to
Are you talking about the vouchers?
The vouchers, yeah, the vouchers that's going on. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah,
I'm trying to put my spot because he texted on
yeah, well, yeah, I was actually getting us live on TikTok.
Oh, excuse me, Shady.
I'm telling you. But I do want to address, you know, a couple things before we talk about vouchers and the dismantling of Shelby County schools by the Republican state legislators. And we also want to talk about the legislation that Representative G.A. Hardaway has filed, and so don't let me forget to talk about that also.
Now this new,
right? It wasn't. But it's worthy. It wasn't in the notes, and a lot of people talking about it. Right. So it's so funny. Everybody start pulling their papers up, looking for it in the notes. Right. And so one, what was the first thing April I said? I need you as my ADHD monitor. So you got to listen to me.
The first thing was the vouchers.
No, it wasn't the vouchers first. It was Natalie McKinney. Her response. Yeah, come on, y'all gotta come on, y'all stay with me now.
Look how he's trying to put on
right.
us. Sir,
Yeah, I need ADHD monitors. But well, let's jump to the GA Hardaway. Maybe it'll trigger me. But so my colleague Representative GA Hardaway has filed legislation that would make it so that you can recall locally elected officials. Yeah,
when he put that in,
he filed that during this session, just this week or last week, and it is set to if it passes, will allow for a recall mechanism, but it has to be created by the local legislative bodies like the county commission, and to be able to recall school board members.
Okay, I have a question though. You bring up the county commission. What was the whole thing last week? And this me not knowing anything, which I think a lot of people don't know, but they act like they know. What was the whole point of them getting together and voting on the no confidence? What does that even mean?
So this whole thing has become politicized, right? The county commission is a legislative body that actually provides funding to the Shelby County schools, right? And so they members of the county commission, majority of first of all, the county commission is made up of majority Democrats, but you had all of the Republicans that are on the county commission and a couple more Democrats that sided with the Republicans to pass a resolution that says they have no confidence in the school board, right? And what that does is that creates political wars inside of Memphis and Shelby County, right? But what they did was something, and remember, there are still members of the county commission that voted against it. They just didn't have the numbers to stop it. Right. Now, what they did was exactly what they don't want the state doing to them. So when the state comes along and says, hey, you can't pass your police reform. So the state passes a law, says you can't pass police reform, right? The state passed the law, said you can't even talk about reparations, or we blocked it, but they were trying to, right? The state tries to pass laws saying we're going to add members to your school board, but they don't like that, right? But the county commission did to the school board what they don't like the state doing to them.
So it's essentially saying we don't have confidence for you to do your job, so let me give you some direction.
It basically said we don't have confidence for you doing your job, which sends a signal to voters also. They say, well, if the county commission don't think they're doing their job, maybe we should, you see what I'm saying?
That's like, what outcome did they want?
The killer part is it's a resolution and it's non-binding. It doesn't mean a damn thing. So it can't force the school board to do anything or anything like that. Damn, we in 15 minutes in the segment already.
We're over,
I think we got a couple more minutes for Kojak Sound. So so that's what that has done. But my thing is with the Hardaway legislation, and I put this out here publicly. My thing is this: if we can pass legislation that will allow us to recall school board members, then state legislators should be added to that legislation also, and the governor, right? And so if we're going to do it to them, if it's good enough for them, it should be good enough for us.
We should be able to apply it to everybody.
Absolutely.
Good for the goose.
Yeah.
So you let somebody recall you in?
I just think I believe in being fair. Hey, I feel strong enough, with my constituents, that I provide the services that they want, to the point that it has been. I don't think I had an election that I didn't get at least 75%, 74% of the vote.
Okay, numbers.
So I'm thankful for my constituents and those that believe and those that serve, that believe in what we offer. But let me say this too. We want this thing to come to a head. This whole issue with the school board and the superintendent, and it's supposed to come to a head on Tuesday, right? Tuesday, so a decision will be made, and it is what it is.
I wonder what's next, though. It took us a year and a half, how long? Almost 2 years to find someone. So what's next? That's my thing. We go through all this just to start over again.
Well, yeah. But I think one is this, and I tell people this, and we elect the school board to do a job, right? And if you don't like the job that they're doing, then vote them out. It's that simple, right? But they're
go vote,
right? Elections have consequences, right? And so you have to vote, right? And I think we're gonna wrap. As much as I hate to, we're gonna wrap that segment up right there. y'all don't go anywhere because when we come back, I think what we talking about the MAGA civil war.
Yeah,
There's a civil war happening in the Trump administration.
Yes.
Yeah, already, and he
I'm
ain't
not
even been
surprised.
sworn in.
Ain't even made it in.
He ain't even been sworn in yet.
Nothing.
Yeah, y'all don't go anywhere because y'all want to hear about this. This is crazy, right? And we're going to talk about Jasmine Crockett too. Jasmine Crockett, hey, little mama told Jasmine Crockett, catch me outside. How about that? So don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Y'all gotta see Josh behind this camera, okay, baby? He is doing his thing. No shade, LeConte,
and the shell, right?
Okay.
Josh over there working it. I see you, Josh. Look, youngin. We need some young bloods on the team too, man. That's what's up. Y'all give it up for my lovely co-host Angelica Jelly Woods in the building. Y'all give it up for her one time. I ain't gonna even front. Last night we had dinner and Angelica was tooting. She was tooting.
He always say that anytime he think, I'm talking about my attitude. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you were very tooting last night, wasn't she, April? See, thank you. It wasn't just me, huh?
Do I got one today?
I mean, no, you don't have one today, but I think that's because you got that drink in your cup.
Yes, Red Bull works. I switched it up. Instead of drinking Mountain Dew this year, I drink Red Bull.
I did, man. We got real natural sound.
Red Bull, we are looking for a sponsor. Thank you.
Red Bull give you wings, right?
Yes, it gives you wings. So that's only how I'm making it.
Hey, before we jump into the Trump thing, I do want to send a shout out to Jesus and Ricardo over there at Margaritas. Right. Yeah, man. They love the Antonio Parkinson Project, and we mess with them. And so y'all will be seeing the Antonio Parkinson Project on all 21 on the televisions in all 21 locations of Margaritas. 21 locations. Yeah, 21 locations, flyers in the building too. And in fact, we may doing a meet and greet at Margaritas on Austin P. So everybody come out and drinks on us. On us. On us.
Until they're gone.
Until it runs out. You're right. While supplies last, right? While they last, right, Kojak? Y'all give it up for my DJ. That's my DJ Kojak in the building. Yeah.
I can do a clap.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm telling you,
Kojak do become to the clutch. Okay. Kojak came to the clutch. He DJ'd twice for me at the end of last year, so I appreciate you. Thank you, DJ.
Yep.
We had a ball too, man.
We did.
I don't think I was invited.
You almost got told off.
Were you invited
to a corporate party?
It was. You you did not come to the Memphis Urban League, a small business mixer. You definitely was invited, and you are. I did, and you RSVP'd, and the other one was Open Arms Care. Intellectual Development Disabilities.
Okay, look at her plugging all her
Kojak Jr.
Yeah, tell him. Wow, I'm telling you, man.
I'm sorry, Kojak.
Man, I'm struggling with this TikTok. But anyway, so y'all listen.
It's about to go down.
We're gonna talk about that in the next segment too, right? So there is a civil war happening in the MAGA family. Yeah. So, and it's all about race, right? I think we got some video. Hey, Josh, run that video and y'all check this out. Let us know what you think.
We have some major breaking news. Civil war broke out among Trump supporters and MAGA today. So here's everything you need to know about what took place. So it all started on Sunday when Donald Trump named venture capitalist Sriram Krishnan as his advisor on AI policy. His appointment triggered a lot of anti-Indian backlash on social media from Trump supporters. Vivek Ramaswamy escalated the conflict into a full-blown war today on Thursday with a post on X blaming an American culture that, quote, venerated mediocrity over excellence for the growth in foreign tech workers. He said, a culture that celebrates the prom queen over the math Olympiad champ or the jock over the valedictorian will not produce the best engineers. Then Elon Musk got involved. He spent most of the afternoon today trying to defend Vivek Ramaswamy and explain his argument. But that's a huge problem for many MAGA loyalists who just don't support immigration whatsoever. It revived old tensions around H-1B visas, which is reserved for people who perform services in a specialty obligation. So MAGA is now attacking Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, and anybody who agrees with them, and they're attacking back. It's chaos. It's civil war. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The breakup between Elon Musk and Donald Trump is going to be very public and very messy. So grab your popcorn, everyone.
Man.
Public and messy, please. The messy gonna be the whole whatever, the whole time he's in election. But as for black women, we already decided we don't have no input on any of this that's going on with Trump. Okay, y'all put him there.
Yeah,
that's what y'all got to deal, sit in and deal with. This is not our fight.
but what's crazy about it is you got the Trump white folks that's mad at the Trump immigrants.
Yes.
Right, and they were like, fuck them immigrants. They were like,
we just needed their vote.
We just needed we need their money.
Vote.
Yeah, the vote and the money and got what they wanted. Now it's just a wrap.
Trump like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
my
like
wife,
hold up, right?
You talking about my wife?
Right. Whoops. And then there was that.
Look at him.
Hey, look, I'm just trying to check to make sure our TikTok is on. But yeah, man. So they are lit, and so I can't even pronounce those names. Ramaswamy and Elon Musk is an immigrant,
Musk,
right?
Exactly.
And from what I understand, he was here illegally at one point as a non-documented immigrant. And so they're saying Elon, for folks that don't know, Elon Musk is actually from South Africa, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's actually African. Yeah.
I did know that. I didn't know that.
And so
I did
you know,
know.
so he is he is one of them folks that you know that they're talking about, and so they are saying, so what Elon Musk them wanted was, we want to let the smart people come over that are immigrants,
right?
So these H-1B visas
Yeah.
are for people that America can use,
Yeah,
right?
That sounds about right.
Right. And so it gives them a bypass basically of the immigration process and allows them in, you know, and they used to do that for scientists. That's how they created the nuclear bomb. They brought a dude in from Germany. Right. And so
but how does that affect the everyday person in America?
Well, it's funny you say that, because the Steve Bannon's right, you know, the white MAGA folks, they're like, man, fuck them immigrants. They're like, we can put an American in there, and then Vivek, what's Ramaswamy's right? He said, why would you put the jock in when you got the smart guy? Woo! He said, he basically said, you trash MFs ain't smart enough. Y'all can't even hold my doggone flash drive. Right to you know, I'm just saying he
probably about right.
Some of them, I'm not gonna say he 100% wrong.
Right.
But it's the MAGAs, all y'all MAGAs, y'all all beefing with each other. Y'all need to all get in together, and I ain't gonna say the rest of it.
Don't say that. They don't let them beef. You know, I say throw some red meat in there.
Y'all all the same, so
throw some red meat in there. Let them fight. You know, I call it R on R crime, Republican on Republican crime. Let them fight.
He said, let them fight.
Right.
But I say it's only gonna get worse with Trump. But I need to insert my before Biden gets out, because they forgot and I forgot to write it. I need to give my shout out to Biden.
Okay.
What you say, Parkinson?
You show advancing the story faster than you go ahead.
How many minutes we got? No, I ain't advancing as far as you think I'm advancing it.
Go ahead, though, with your little love story, your little love letter, dear Daddy.
Dear Biden, you're right. You're right. Let me turn all the way to Dear Biden. I want to thank you for while you were in office. I don't know anything else you did, but I do appreciate what you implemented for those public service. Is it called public service forgiveness loans? My loans have been cleared. Look at
what.
Oh, you ready?
Yours came through?
Oh, put on Kojak. Put on Kojak.
Hold on.
You ready for this? Biden was clear. You got the camera right, Josh?
That is hilarious.
For $138,000. Boy, let me take
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Everybody, yes. Dear Daddy Biden. Let me call him Daddy. Dear Daddy Biden. I want to thank you. Okay, thank you. So look, Kojak, like, what? Yeah, it's clear. Yes, it was $138,000.
He took $1,500 off mine. That's it.
You know, sometimes, dads cheat, just I got favor. I'm sorry. $138,000.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
yes. My education was free, master's degree and everything. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you,
But
Biden.
that's incredible, though.
Thank you,
That
Biden.
is. That is.
Thank
That
you,
is
Biden.
incredible, man. Give it up for that.
Yes.
You know, those of you that got that loan forgiveness in before they stopped it.
Yes.
Right, 130. You know how important that
That's
is?
a house.
Yeah, man.
Somebody's
yeah.
house. Yes, a
Yeah,
house.
you know, people. First of all, education should be free.
It's free other places.
It is.
Education
And
should
health,
be
and
free.
health,
Yeah.
and health services.
Right, and for them not to allow for free education is just to me just absolutely ludicrous.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
appreciate you, Daddy Biden.
Yeah, that is funny. She said,
Dear
"Daddy
Dad.
Biden,
Dear Dad.
dear Dad."
Yes,
Wow.
I appreciate $138,000. That's a lot of money. I'm
That's
sorry.
big.
Man, 100
And I barely paid them $300. So I'm gonna tell y'all, praise the Lord.
Ooh, man, you ain't even paid 300.
Now, not a nan. Not a nan. You hear
Wow,
me?
that is good stuff. Good stuff,
Yes,
y'all. Give it up for Biden then on his way out.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, we're gonna talk about Biden a little further in the next segment, talking about him getting rid of TikTok, man.
Oh.
You tripping, man. You own one, Biden. Yeah. Joe
You just saying
Biden.
that because you're trying to go live on TikTok right now.
Yeah. So look,
You better get it in.
your girl
All right.
Jasmine Crockett.
Back at it again.
Woo, that damn Jasmine Crockett, boy. Shout out to Jasmine Crockett. We love you,
Thank you,
Jasmine
Jasmine.
Crockett. You need to come on the show, Jasmine. Pull up to the capital of Memphis. Get on the show. So apparently Jasmine Crockett done got into it with another one. And let before we talk about it, let's run the video. Run that video, Josh.
We need civil rights to protect all people, especially trans Americans who are under attack right now. I would like to yield the rest of my time to the gentle lady who is carrying the amendment.
I don't even know how we got there because I tried to make it clear how many civil rights, it doesn't just boil down to one conversation, but I can see that somebody's campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all
I
to
am
tell
no
me
child.
whether or
Do
not
not call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those
I am 47 years
emails
old. I have broken
actually
more
have.
glass ceilings than you
Chairman,
ever
I
will.
am reclaiming my
Let's go.
time.
You will not do that. I
Order.
am not a child.
Chairman, I am
not a
reclaiming
child.
my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr.
we
Chairman,
can.
the committee is not
Okay.
in order.
all right. Order.
Point of order.
Order. Chair recognizes Ms. Crockett.
No, point of order, Mr. Chairman.
State your point.
Is it allowed in the rules for a member to incite violence against another member? I mean, she said she wants to take it outside with.
Hey, I have the
Crockett.
First Amendment right too.
And
young
so
man. I have the
I'd like
First
those
Amendment
words
right.
to be
I'm not
taken
gonna be a
down.
child.
I
I'm
am
not gonna
moving
be
to have
called a
those
child
words
by
taken
any
down.
of you.
I believe it's against the rules. To
Going
incite
outside doesn't
violence
incite
against
violence.
another
You have a
member of
conversation
Congress.
that isn't.
The committee will
interrupting Mr.
suspend.
King.
The member will state the words he wishes taken down.
Where she said that we can take it outside, which is.
No, she tried to take them words back. You know what take it outside means.
Man, that is
That means
hilarious.
have a conversation. That can mean have a conversation outside.
That is hilarious, man. Somebody
She went too far.
Somebody gonna get whooped, man. And then Jasmine Crockett, she later posted a picture of the lady with her arm in a sling, and she said this lady was talking about catch me outside. How about that? And she got her arm in a sling because a child shook her hand, and she said the child broke her arm or dislocated her shoulder or something like that, right?
She that fragile.
She said this. Basically, Jasmine Crockett was saying, "Baby, this ain't what you want.
This
baby.
ain't it. Don't. This is not
what
what come
you
this
want."
direction. Oh God.
Right.
But why your folks be cutting up in these? Ain't y'all supposed to be acting right?
Man,
But y'all expect for everybody else to act right. Y'all be cutting up.
It's interesting, because I always tell people, so we just started session here in Tennessee,
Yeah.
Tuesday, right? And nobody's seen each other for over the summer, the holidays, and so on and so forth, right? So when we get back, everybody's all happy, hugging each other, Republicans, Democrats,
Nice.
they're hugging each other. And I always say, give it about 2.5, 3 weeks when that first bill dies. And people start pointing the finger at you, killed my bill, this, that, and other. Them hugs that you think you're gonna get turn into chokes. They be wanting to choke you, right? And so they
got a law right now. They're trying to pass something to where if you disrupt the meeting, that you get reprimanded or something like that. What's that?
Oh, we pass rules every year, right? Rules for the session, and they basically passed a 3 strikes rule that said, and it's so funny what they're doing, because they passed rules that if you disrupt the session 3 times, they're basically going to put you in timeout in another room
Yeah.
where you can vote from that other room, but you can't vote in the chamber, right? And if you decide not to go to that other room in time out, then you just ain't gonna be able to vote on the issue, but you ain't gonna be able to speak on the issue
at all.
right? So they're already, and and look, hey, Representative Justin Jones, I call him there's Ponytail Justin and Afro Justin, right? One of the two of the Tennessee Three.
Yeah.
Representative Justin Jones, Ponytail Justin, he's already then started firing shots at the speaker off the top, right? So
I can only imagine.
So it's gonna be an interesting session. But look, my strategy, look, I'll go into the session like this. Look, listen, y'all. I'm not interested in any unnecessary fights. I'm like the old bull and the young bull on the hill. You ever heard the story of the old bull and the young bull?
No,
you ain't never heard the story, Angelica? Let me tell you the story of the old bull and young bull. April, you want to hear this too?
Teach them,
especially you, young Josh.
Teach them.
Young Josh. There was an old bull and a young bull standing on top of a hill, looking down into the valley where the pasture was, where all the cows were. And the young bull turned to the old bull and he said, "Hey, you old mother."
Oh, that's why I don't know this story.
Let's run down there and have sex with one of those cows. And the old bull, being the old bull like myself, he turned slowly to the young bull and looked at him and said, "Nah, young blood, let's walk down there and have sex with them all." Right?
Yeah.
And so I'm that old bull now, right?
And
I was the young bull at one point, right? And
chasing them.
Well, and see, here's the thing. Here, really, if you really think about that story, it's a couple of things that happens here. You run down there in all your haste and your hurry and no strategy, and you scare them all. They scatter. So now you got to chase one, right? To consummate, I guess, right? But the old bull said, "Nah, brother, chill out. We're gonna walk down there slowly. And we're gonna integrate with all of them, and we get them all." Right.
Take your time.
So for this story has many meanings, Angelica. And,
you run down there, you have no energy if you did get them all.
You sure? Thank you. That's the come on, Angelica. Angelica hit. Angelica, come on. Give it up for finding another
well,
angle.
Thank you.
You run down there, you ain't got no energy. You can't even perform.
Especially you probably breathing hard and everything, stomach cramp, need some water. Look at
And we know how Angelica feel about non-performance. So
exactly. Shout out to the husband. Thank you. I have that problem. There you go. You got caught. Y'all got everybody got nervous. Parkinson was like,
"Oh no, we all had performance nightmares from time to time."
We about to get ADHD though.
Yeah,
Lord.
you done sent us left.
No,
right?
I did not.
So listen, y'all, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're gonna talk about TikTok.
TikTok.
Is this the end?
Come on now.
Hey, you remember that, Kojak? Hey,
are you my friend?
Okay, I'm gonna jump in.
Hey, hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Stop it.
Comments too. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Thank God for that.
Yes, told you we got to change that soon. Got to change it soon.
Yeah. Give it up for my lovely co-host Angelica Jelly Woods in the building.
Thank you.
Yep.
And I gotta say something real fast before you introduce Kojak again. Okay, just go ahead and do Kojak real fast. To my story, I'm being convicted. To my story about my $138,000. Lord convicted me that quick. I sowed a seed 6 years ago tied to that. I gave it to an offering. Parkinson, shut up.
Oh, I ain't saying nothing. Shoot,
I gave $100. I said, Lord, I need you to get rid of these loans. I don't know how you're gonna do it. And 6 years later, $138,000 is gone. That's the real testimony. But dear Daddy Biden, still thank you. But yeah, I had to put that out there.
Yeah, I give it up for that.
I sowed a seed.
I believe in that.
I did. I tied a seed and it worked. I'm just saying. So 1 + 1 is not 2 with Jesus. I tell you that all the time.
What is it then?
100 was 138,000 with Jesus.
Multiplied
Okay,
exponentially.
So now, Kojak, I got to do that in order now. Go ahead.
Appreciate that.
Kojak, she just took all your little time.
I'm sorry, Kojak. I had to do it. I had to be obedient.
Yeah, but I'm with you though.
TikTok,
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, hold on. Y'all give it up for my DJ. That's my DJ Kojak in the building. Yeah, baby. Yeah. DJ Kojak, hit them horns real quick, man. I know. April, did you hear them horns? That's what I'm talking about. April, team player.
April just tired of y'all. She ready to go to the house.
Come right in on point.
I hear the horns on the freeway. Hear home, go home. Look at what she hide her face.
Angelica's Haitian accent just comes out when she starts hating, don't she?
Oh, listen, he said I sound like a country. He said I sound like a country white man.
She sound like a cowboy sometimes, a Midwestern cowboy, somebody that is trying to settle the Western frontier.
Oh God!
You and your boys, y'all got to get on down here. I be like,
he's like, you so country, and I ain't talking about this type of country.
Man, but it's not even Southern country; it's Midwestern country.
Oh God! Is there a Midwestern country?
Like somewhere
like Pecos Bill or somebody.
Like Lamar said, don't say that.
Whatever.
Right.
Okay, TikTok.
Man. Okay, y'all. TikTok, man. The Supreme Court has upheld the TikTok ban. And there's a lot going on. I think we got a little video. Josh, run that video first, and then we'll come back to it.
We aren't against TikTok. We aren't against TikTok. We want TikTok to keep going. But we are against a Chinese company that is in cahoots with the Chinese Communist Party owning TikTok. Unfortunately, TikTok, as it exists today, has too many security risks that cannot be ignored. The law passed last year was intended to sever TikTok from the influence of the CCP while keeping the app available for Americans. It's clear that more time is needed to find an American buyer and not disrupt the lives and livelihoods of millions of Americans, of so many influencers who have built up a good network of followers. I have made my views clear to the current administration, and I will work with the Trump administration and with both parties to keep TikTok alive while protecting our national security. We can all agree that we must protect Americans' privacy from the prying eyes of the Chinese Communist Party. But we also should agree it must be done in the right way, without risking content creators' livelihoods by rushing this process in a premature way. TikTok should survive, but under new ownership.
Wow.
Now, what you think about the Kojak? You be on TikTok dancing?
Well, I just got on there, and I sure hate it's about to leave.
You did? Are you really on there for
tonight?
real?
I'm going all weekend. I'm gonna load all the videos I can.
You better do it because it's not going to be on there. But we was talking about this yesterday. I said anything with Americans or whatever government trying to take over something, they always say it's a threat on our cybersecurity. There's a bomb somewhere. Can we say bomb online like that? Or there's, like I said, what?
They bullies. They
it's always something's at a threat. But I always feel like there's something else going on behind it.
Behind the scenes.
Because then they say Trump will make the decision, or while we were online, did they change that?
Well, actually, Trump was against it at first.
Until
But now he's saying he can actually save it. He wanted to do the deal, and I don't know who he got in mind, but I think I know.
Who you think?
He said, I don't know who he got in mind, but I think he knows.
And they said the only reason why he want to keep because he got like 14 million followers and he sees something about it.
Good.
Yeah, he doing good on there. That's why he want to keep. And that sounds about Trump. So
definitely Trump.
That's Trump. Yeah, he gonna keep it just because he has something to do good. Yeah, that's most Americans. They benefit from it. That's why they got that visa, because they benefit. As long as they benefit for it, they're gonna bend the rules and make it work. If they not, they have no problem getting rid of it. So
I wonder what took so long to actually say that they want to ban this.
But this came up a couple times.
Well, I'm gonna say this here. It's banned in China.
Yeah.
So why would
wait? Is it banned in China?
It's banned in China.
Russia,
China,
Russia,
India, Australia, Brazil. I'm talking about,
did you read the notes?
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
Kojak read the notes?
I did a little research.
It's 2025.
I'm nervous. I'm gonna be scared driving home.
New things going on. But if that's the case, why they let it last so long? They let it last.
But think about American food though. They let a lot of food come here that's
Right.
banned from other states. You be thinking
Exactly.
that artificial dyes,
Oh yeah,
the sodas we drink,
GMO, none of
they
that.
let it come right on over here, and we
Right.
be so there might be something behind it if you made that.
So this is America.
That's a good valid point.
This is America.
That's a good valid point.
Speaking of
Oh,
TikTok,
God. He been working hard on this thing.
Speaking of TikTok, I bought this bullshit off of TikTok shop.
Uh-oh.
Right? Ban damn TikTok with this bullshit.
Who sold it to you? Tag.
Right.
I know he been working with it for a while over there.
And look, here's the instructions for
China.
It's all in Chinese. What the entire hell am I supposed to do with this shit? Right? They talk about some top-notch bullshit. Yeah, but speaking of TikTok shop, a lot of people are making money. They made money off of me on this bullshit.
Yeah, they
a lot of
did.
people are making money off of TikTok shop, right? There's a whole economy around TikTok and TikTok shop. You know, so this thing was supposed to anyway. We ain't gonna go into it. It's trash. It's
So you're
garbage.
trying to say the banning of it's going to affect some people's income and way of living? Is
That's
that what you're trying to
exactly what I'm
segue
saying.
into? Okay,
They got
yeah.
you like
Exactly.
3 times. You
Man,
bought
they
3
got
of
me.
them.
I bought them right, and this is some top notch bullshit.
Okay, what is it supposed to do? Tell them what it's supposed
So
to do.
this thing is supposed to tap your live for you. You know, we're gonna see if it works. Hey, we're gonna test this out live on the air, right?
I'm
It's supposed to
Let's
tap
do
your
it.
live. So we're
might flip the
live on
screen.
TikTok also, and
For now.
and it's supposed to create a vibration on your TikTok live. So Josh, go to Kojak and Angelica while I set this up.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if TikTok Live it works. But while he's gone, so what's the backup options? Like if it shuts down,
Well,
what's some options they
Well,
have?
they got a
Kojak?
new one. It's called Red Note.
Red Note. Look at you
Red
coming with the
Note.
receipts today.
Yeah, Red Note.
And bro, I'm nervous, Lord. I'm scared
Yeah.
about 2025. And what's Red Note is a what?
Yeah, it's an app that's similar to TikTok to give you some of the same features. So, of course, it's new. So as everybody switch over, they're going to get their numbers up again.
It's on there, but I don't see no likes, no hearts flying, no taps happening.
We in there?
It's on there.
And I see Kojak and the ceiling cracks and everything on here.
Yeah, we've been live, but I don't see any this thing working.
Let me check it.
Yeah, this must be manufactured the same place they manufacture the MAGA hats at in China.
Oh my God.
This some bullshit.
Oh God, Jesus.
Yep. We've been live, but if you're watching on TikTok, y'all tap in and tap the screen and get them likes up. Yeah, so we can
TikTok, you can see them wires hanging. That's what TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok can
weird.
see all that. They see they see everything.
You see
right.
everything, yeah.
Right.
You see everything on TikTok. But I don't know.
Right,
I don't
right.
think they're gonna ban TikTok.
You don't think
TikTok
they can
ain't
ban
going
it?
nowhere.
Yeah. So what's the story behind it though? So
Really Parkinson.
what I'm hearing is that they are not. If they ban it, that just means that the app stores can't offer it. But those people that have TikTok already will probably be able to continue to run their TikTok.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's gonna cause it to crash because
Yeah.
everybody gonna rush and go download it.
Well, the thing is with it, everybody that already have it downloaded, they'll be able to use it, but they won't be able to get any of the updates. So they
and
said
no new content.
right. So no, they could put content on there.
No,
but
Rico said no new content.
But what happened? They can't put nothing. They can just watch it. Okay, you just watch it. But what's going to happen is you can't update. And eventually they saying it'll just go away because it'll start slowing down.
Because it started dying on its own death.
Yeah, it'll be trash.
But the fact that China has banned it in their own country,
that should be a sign right there.
They say they got some go around. You can get a VPN and pay, but you have to pay to still do it. You can still do it here. A VPN that acts like you're in another. To
protect.
You can still do it. That's what China does with it. So
you can get that on your phone. My
people
my
need to start using
VPN. I do that on my phone if I do a transaction. You turn your VPN or VPN on your laptop. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But no, they're just gonna get rid of it.
That tapper ain't tapping.
It ain't tapping.
It ain't tapping.
I see some hards going.
Yeah, that's me tapping. That tapper ain't tapping. Yeah, right. That's me tapping from a different account.
We got a lot of hards.
Yeah. So but anyway, so TikTok might not be TikToking after Sunday.
It's not. Should we do a dance today or something?
Yeah, we should do something, man. But I like TikTok. What I like about TikTok more than the other apps is the ease of editing video.
Oh yeah.
And and adding content. And I got a lot of content from travel that I need to add to TikTok. So I need TikTok ads to be around.
No, you can do your download tonight. You go on download, back up all your material, and go ahead and get ready to put it somewhere else.
Man, so let's ask the audience too, man. You know, what do y'all think about this? You know, do you think the federal government is right in banning TikTok? And so here's why they said right. They said because of national security concerns. Of course, that's the excuse for everything.
Yeah, we said
right.
That,
And they are requiring TikTok to sell the company to an American, and this may be an opportunity for Trump's let me see, the right side or left side of the MAGA court. Right. Right. Yeah. The those that are foreign tech folks, right? On the MAGA in the MAGA camp.
Hear Kojak saying,
what do you call them?
He gonna get
the muskets,
the musties.
Lord have mercy.
Lord, I'm getting off
man, that's wow. But hey, if you've ever traveled,
I'm getting off the show. I can't.
But it's a cultural thing, though, right? It is what it is. You shit, man. Get on the plane, go to India or Africa.
Yeah,
man, you be like, what the entire hell is going on with your wings, player? Right? And so they're saying that right now there's a possibility that somebody from the Trump organization may purchase. Of course,
it's about
TikTok.
Control. It's control. They want the control, and they just want to take over. They all want to take over. Some are still something.
But I just wonder, after they buy it, is it going to ever be the same? Because they're going to change it up. Will it be the same?
Man, one of the dudes we were watching the video from, he was saying that they wanted to buy it and they were gonna, and it was I think it was the organization that created Project 2025. Remember what was that, Josh? Remember the conservative group video we was watching? They said dude, bald head white guy, said he wanted to buy it. And so if they do that, they will control. If you buy TikTok, you will control what the algorithm does and what comes out. And going back to the MAGA civil war, Elon Musk, he killed Lauren Boebert's Twitter account and made it. I don't remember if they said he cut it but he made it so that her messages and all of her Twitter followers were not getting her message. Wow. And if you look at controlling the algorithm, you look at Twitter now, Elon Musk's posts are going to be at the top of your Twitter feed. Okay. Yeah, because he's controlling the algorithm for Twitter. And this thing, listen, I always tell people this is why we started this podcast. Mm-hmm. He or she who controls the information controls everything.
Exactly.
So yeah. That's what I want to send a shout out to I think that's JKB. Yeah, they said this is a dope show. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you watching, following, man. Thank you so much. Please hit the share button and repost the show for us. Repost the live for us. If you will, please repost the live. We appreciate you. We're gonna send you that shout out. Oh, I got to send a shout out to, there's this young lady. Yeah, I know, right? So in the midst of, and I hope she's watching the show because she did talk about our show on her Facebook page. Said something negative about the show because she's on one side of the school board debate and the other. And her name is D. Marche. Sending you a shout out, D. Marche. Very pretty lady, right? But boy, she let you have it, man. She
talked about all of us.
I just, she talked about Stephanie Love's medical condition. And I just, and a lot. Oh, I'm glad we're gonna talk about this real quick. These last 5 minutes. Yeah, thank you, JKB. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. But look, this whole school board debate has gotten so vicious.
It's nasty.
It's nasty, right? Nasty. I've never seen, our cities, black folks in our city, let me say it like that, so divided. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And people to the point that it's so mean spirited, and there's a lot of bullying happening and taking place. And I just think it's shameful, right? To talk about somebody's medical condition, talk about, a lot of people were talking about Stephanie Love, school board commissioner Stephanie Love.
Somebody you don't know.
You're right.
Stephanie for a long
man. If you knew Stephanie's story,
and that hit me, it hit me, really hit me hard. I went, man.
Right. It's one thing to be on one side or the other of an issue, and that's
fine.
the,
It's
that's
your right.
democracy.
It's your
I'm on
right.
the other side,
Right,
but
right.
her, that
Right.
got nothing to do with.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but that's
That lady-
democracy. But when you start diving into the low of the lows, and there were people on that were piling on, what I call piling on,
Yeah.
right, who I respected, right, and I was like, I couldn't believe some of the people that were piling on were actually piling on, and I just say to people, hear me on this. Be careful about what you do, and how you are, using people and their conditions, either for likes or for responses, or to get for attention, to get people to come onto your page and kiki with you and ha with you, he with you, because their condition might be theirs today, but it might not even ever be yours, but it may be somebody that you love dearly.
Yes.
It may be somebody that's important to you. It may be your mom, your child, your father, right, and others. But the day before, you were making fun of somebody else of their medical condition, and then the next day you're asking for prayers.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And so I want.
That's one thing you don't do. I don't play about that.
Man,
you just don't know. You don't put your mouth on people.
And that's a danger. I feel like that's a danger with, not just, I know we're talking about TikTok, but all these social sites. Everybody got an opinion, or everybody's trying to get people to like them through these platforms. So they going from one side to the other side, whether it's true, they believe it or not,
man.
they still just clicking and just got something to say. I'm talking about these long paragraphs. I'm like, what the?
Man.
Come on, man.
Man, listen, man.
People need to understand.
You don't even know
that,
these people.
People need to understand that you can be a beautiful. I don't even know who this person is. FYI, I don't know who you're talking about. But your insides.
It was multiple people.
Okay, well, your insides can make you an ugly person.
Man,
some people think they around here looking cute, baby, you but ugly, and you need to sit down somewhere.
Man.
So I think it's just you got to check it, and everybody has rights to opinions, and everybody.
And it's okay.
It is.
That's fine to be on one side of the issue or the other. But what is not okay is to bully, demean, talk about people's medical conditions and more. And I hope
that talked about the weave, kiki, and the whatever. Kiki,
and I don't even think we should go there. Be honest with you,
that's
but
some people. I don't do that. But But that's why I told Parkinson. I said I don't like being on these podcasts. I said, girl, he'd be like, come down here. I don't care your toes. And I'm like, listen, these people are vicious.
Oh man,
they will zoom in on your feet.
Man, listen, man.
I don't have time. He's like, no, just come down here. I'm like, no, they're mean. They will zoom on your feet, screenshot, and I ain't got time. And yes, it is. People are really mean people, but I look at it like they just unhappy. So
this same lady that was going in right on Commissioner Love and got mad at me because I was saying stop, don't bully, right? And she said in the post, she said, you always working on women's issues. You sassy.
No,
I was like, woo, baby.
You got sugar behind you when
baby,
you walk.
Look, apparently, right. And my response was to her, you're right. I do work on women's issues. Pass Kimberly's law, make sure rapists don't get out of jail so they can rape women. That's a women's issue.
Okay, PR response.
I passed the natural hair bill so that we can have apprenticeships, and so black women and men can open up these freestanding schools for natural hair without breaking the bank. Yep. I passed the Healthy Workplace Act so that people won't be bullied in the workplace. You're right. I'll be working on these women's issues. I'm all up in the women's business.
And what you say?
Right, nothing. Crickets. Right. So shout out to D Marche. Yeah, D Marche, we love you, baby. And then she mentioned the show, so I'm assuming she's a supporter and a fan of the show. So you get your shout out, baby. Look,
she'll be back. She'll be back for round 2.
In fact, we should have her on the show. D Marche, you're invited to come on the show. Why don't you come on the show? Come on the show, baby. Come on the show. Come on the show. Come on the show. Come on the show.
We're gonna put a boxing ring in here.
Look, my thing is this. You want the attention. We invite, and she's gorgeous too. I saw her Facebook page. She's a beautiful woman.
Would you would have shot your shot before this?
Yeah, that's a possibility. But
at least you be honest.
Right. Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. Right. I think she's gorgeous. I just think that you got to be careful of. I know people are passionate about this issue, right?
Yeah.
And you got to be you got to be, you don't forget who you are.
Yeah.
Don't forget that regardless of the issue, these are still your people, right? And
That
we
part,
are, and
that
this
part.
issue is going to end at some point, right?
Mhm.
But you don't want to do so much damage that you are, you're on the outside, right? And harmed because people don't forget the things that you said, during this time, when this time is over, long over. Yeah. So it's not that deep, y'all. We're gonna come through it, and again, I will stand on this again. Oh, and we didn't get a chance to talk about this. That no matter how passionate you are about this issue, I got threatened by a white individual who said, that I should be put down like a dog. And what that means in country slang, country white rural slang is they put the dog down by shooting them in the head. Right. And he said I should be put down like a dog. So the whole time I was gone and out of the country, sheriff department and in Tennessee the state troopers, they all having to do, drive-by check-ins at my house, right, to make sure ain't no idiot out there, trying to, do some harm to me because of this idiot, this individual, Mr. Rushton Patterson. Rushton Patterson, you want to be famous, so you're going to be famous. Y'all look him up. Rushton Patterson lives in Cordova. So he said I should be put down like a dog. And what's crazy is the reason that he said this is because when this whole fight started with the school board, there were members of our community that went and got the white Republican Mark White to come to their rescue.
I remember that.
To save him. I said this is an issue amongst black people, and we should solve our own problems. Don't go get the white Republican who is trying to destroy and dismantle Memphis and Shelby County schools, right? And I stood on it. And I still stand on that, right? And so I did an interview on KWM Conservative Radio, which I think I'm doing an interview with them again next week. No, I love going on KWM, right? I love doing conservative radio. And I explained to them, they said, shout out to Ben Dieter. Ben, when are you coming on the show? That's the real question. You keep calling me to your show, but you hadn't showed up here yet. So I talked to Ben Dieter and interviewed with him. And one of the questions he said, that why is that not considered racist? Because you said don't call the white Republican.
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a great question. And I explained to him, I said, well, two things. One is y'all, meaning white America, is always saying black folks should pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Right? Now here I am giving the clarion call to my people to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. And you say I'm being racist, right? And then I said, the other thing I said was, dear white America, you cannot tell me how to speak to my people.
Yeah.
These are my people. I've been black all my life.
Yeah.
And I am a leader in a black community and amongst my people. And so if I admonish my people for doing things that we can fix ourselves, this is me talking to my people. I'm not talking to white America, right?
Exactly.
The third thing I said was this: I will apologize, and I will take the post down.
Did you take it down?
With conditions.
I knew there was something else coming. Go ahead.
If you can show me the one time that the city of Germantown, the school board of Germantown, the school board of Collierville, city of Collierville called the Black Democrat to settle their internal white fight, then I will remove my post and apologize.
No, you might as well pin it to the top.
I said, look, and I said, I'll wait. I'll wait. And I'm still waiting. Right. Because you will never ever see an internal fight amongst white folks where they come and get the Black Democrat to come in and solve their problems.
Ever.
With that, we'll wrap this show up. So look, man, y'all shout out to everybody that are supporters. We appreciate that, baby. We back, baby. Great show, team. Yeah. So look, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share please. And we appreciate you. Happy New Year to each and every one of y'all. And make sure you tune in next Friday for the next show. It's going to be a great show. We love you. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next show.